Now let's have a look at this. Let's say we've got this pigeon or this parrot, and we want it to come out of its box here. Walk down a ladder. Walk right across the bottom of the box. Walk up the other side of the ladder. Turn around 360 degrees. Put its foot on a little lever to get some seed. And all we can use there is seek pleasure or avoid pain. Or sometimes it's called the carrot and the stick. But because it's a parrot, we're going to replace the carrot with some seed, because that's what it likes. And we're going to replace the stick with a little electric zapper, because the stick's not going to leave a lot of the parrot left. How are we going to get this parrot to do this exercise? The carrot or the stick? What do you reckon? You know what? If it's in its box and we go and zap it to start with, come on, zap, 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 okay? The parrot doesn't know what it's meant to do. It's going to sit there and cower into the bottom of the box and not know what it's meant to do. It's going to end up resenting the person giving the zapping. Have you ever been bollocked for doing something wrong that you didn't know you'd done it wrong? How did it make you feel? Didn't you just resent the person giving the bollocking? So we can't just zap it. No, we can't do that. Are we going to wait until this parrot gets it 100% right? You'll be waiting a long time because it doesn't know what it's going to be doing. So how does the parrot trainer get this parrot to do it? Yeah, you know what it does? It gets the ladder to start with. It takes the first rung on the ladder and makes it a different colour, red, maybe a different shape as well. Now, accidentally, through no fault of its own, one day this parrot's going to come out there and it's going to stand on the different red colour rung of the ladder and bang, it's going to give it some food. Thinks, well, that's nice. Now, very quickly, the next day it's going to come out and it's going to start to realise there's a relationship between that red rung on the ladder and the seed coming out. When it knows that, it's going to go straight to that red rung on the ladder. And it knows the process now. It's happy. Every time you want it to get to that red rung on the ladder, you're going to give it some seed. But that's not the whole thing we want it to do. No. So once this parrot's got used to that, then the trainer will take that red rung on the ladder and move it to the next one down. Now, the next day it comes out, it goes to the first rung on the ladder. Where's my seed? What happened? It sees the red rung underneath it, says, ah, there's my food. Bang, it gets its food. Now, something strange happens the next day. Next day, it tries to shortcut. You see, parrots are just like car salespeople. It tries to get the reward without doing all the effort. And it's going to go straight to that rung of the ladder. Now, if the trainer rewards it even once for shortcutting the system, guess what it's going to try all the time? You're right, shortcut the system. So no, it doesn't get that. It goes back to the first rung of the ladder and then comes back down. It gets its seed. It starts working out, I get it. I need to step on each rung of these ladders. Once it does that, a few days down the track, we might move it down to the third rung on the ladder. It knows it has to keep on trying to walk on each rung on the ladder to get its reward. Now, every now and then, it's going to try and shortcut. Again, don't reward it even once for shortcutting. If you do it even once, it'll try. And then the trainer will wait till it gets right down to the bottom of the floor. Then they transfer the red rung on the ladder to a red line along the floor. Again, every now and then, this parrot is going to go straight to that red line on the floor, hoping to get its food. Don't reward it, okay? Salespeople, sometimes they do that because they get a reward for selling a car straight away without going through the process. We have to reward them, okay? But they're going to try and shortcut every single time. Every time you allow a salesperson to get away with something, you're saying it's all right. You weren't serious about it. And we're going to talk about that in a later segment. And then, of course, the trainer's going to get this rung on the ladder and keep on shaking up the other side until we got the pigeon coming out of its box, walking all the way down, walking across the bottom of the floor and walking up the other side. And then when it gets to the top one day, it's going to get to the top and turn around right. It goes, where's my food? Where's my food? And it gets nothing. Then while it's searching, accidentally, it's going to turn left. And when it turns left 360 degrees, we give it its food. And it starts realizing, hey, as soon as I get to the top of this ladder, I've got to turn left all the time. And very quickly, we could get that parrot and train it to turn left all the time looking for its food. And then we could actually tape some of the food maybe to the lever. I don't know, I've never trained a parrot, but they tell me this is how you do it, okay? And it knows, hold on, there's my food on the lever, and then we can get the parrot to come out one day from the box, walk all the way down this ladder, across the floor, up the top, turn left 360 degrees, and put its foot on that lever to get the food. Think that through. Did we wait until that parrot got it 100% right before we rewarded it? No. We rewarded the effort, not the results. Please remember that. It's the effort you need to reward, not just the result. Now you see, parrots, they're like salespeople. One day it's going to come out and say, you know what, I can't be bothered for some seed. Go and get your own seed. And it's just going to hide in the box. Then what can we do to it? It knows what it should do. Now we can get the electric zapper and say, zap, 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 and get it to do what, all right, I know what I should do, and it's going to do it. Same with our salespeople. Don't wait until they go through the whole road to sale process perfectly and they get a result to say, well done. Don't just say well done when they've sold the car. Say well done when you look at the effort. Well done when they made those prospecting calls. Well done when they've qualified a customer and they've done a good job, but through no fault of their own, they got to the end and they can't do it. You see, it's the appreciation that we as human beings want. It's that pat on the back that we crave for. And that's how